Hello, hello, pretty people. How are you? I hope that you are doing great, feeling blessed and highly favored. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. I had a transfer. I was working in another station. I was gonna hold the live stream over there, but I'm like, let's just go to live stream over do live streams. Okay. Father God, Mother God, thank you so much for allowing us to connect today. Elisa, what's up? How you doing? Thank you. I am doing fantastic. Thank you so much. What's up, Pretty Bear? How you doing? For the energy, thank you for space. Thank you, Father God, Mother God. Woohoo, Lunaya, what's up, baby? How you doing? Long time no see. Good to see you. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the questions, as I already have the list. I'm doing pretty fantastic, actually, doing a lot better. Finally fixed some family problems, so I'm going to be able to be back to par to be assisting y'all for anything that you guys need. So we are back in tune. Hey, Elvin. Hello, baby cakes. How you doing? All right. So Father God, Mother God, please allow me to connect with energy. Tomorrow, for any of you that want to be here, we'll be having the full moon ritual clearing. Here, letting go of chaotic energy, karma, and other beautiful energies. I'm not sure what time it will be, but I will be posting about it. If you want to join, feel free. I'm happy you're doing good, baby. Okay. Haven't seen you in a minute. Oh, look at the wax. Okay. All right, so we're going to start off with Miss Janad. Janad, what's that? Miss Nelly. Hi, Lobo. How you doing? Let me go get one more deck. I have a question of abundance for you. I have the deck over here. I'm only getting a deck, Lobo. Miss Nickel Baby, ¿cómo está? Nice to see you. Alrighty. Pink Skies, hola. Alright, so Miss Janad, I don't know cómo estamos. Let's see your question. nickel baby. First question. Financially, the things will get better for you. Okay. Thank you, Father God, Mother God. Allow me to see here the energy that she holds, manifestation, anything else that comes in here. Bringing in my favorite cupcake, cupcake snatcher. Yes, baby. Do you guys feel the difference in the energy? It's so wonderful, right? Oh my God, and thank you so much to every single one of you that was able to join the womb healing ceremonies, masculines, feminines. I know my masculines will be watching, they tune in. Eventually they'll start coming in on the live streams and doing healing sessions as well with me, as well as their own. All right, so let's look into Miss Janat's energy. McLovin in the house. Yeah, I know, right? All right, so thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Give me the energy for Miss Janat, please. What's her current energy at this time? All right, so you have Justice and you have the Eight of Swords. What does Justice tell you right away with this energy? Is telling you that with whatever is going on in your life, you are getting justice. Okay? There's no looking back. There's no nothing. And I need you to think about this. This is something that we're going to be speaking of tomorrow. And of course, like I said, I was going to create just a twin flame channel that is coming up. Most likely I will be just dropping content, and any questions or something you guys have there, I'll be posting it here. We come and do live streams, anything spiritual body live, it's going to be done here. And not just twin flames, but most importantly here, where we speak of karma, where we speak of soul contracts, it is time to let go. Okay, so anything that comes in here for you with Justice is telling you, allow yourself to just take in whatever happened. It is time for you to get the clarity, for you to get out of your head about how you're going to be doing things. Because this is actually of trying to have control of things, when in all reality, justice, the sword is raised up. So that is saying that you are going to get justice in whatever aspect of your life is that you're trying to work with. And within this energy, this is saying, like, even if you will put a lawsuit or anything that you also try to get, you will be very, very favorable at this time. So there was maybe a lawsuit that you wanted to start or initiate or put on whomever. It could have been even at work. And this is telling you, you would have reaped greatly at this point. Here with the Eight of Swords is just for you to really get in tune with what is your heart telling you, what is happening here with you. You see how her robes are like orange? This is the sacral chakra. This is the womb energy. As well here with the red, that's Archangel Michael coming in here as well. But if you see here, that is red, right? And that is on the sacral chakra, telling you that everything in your life is going to come back into a peaceful harmony. You just need to allow yourself to let go of what is in your mind when it comes to struggles or trying to find a way to be. Within the energy as well, you see how her hands are tied, but they're tied in white, right? White. We're going to call this like white silk, or that even could be what the lamb was wrapped in, even within his eyes or her eyes here, this person. You see how they have it, and that is of allowing the purity of what you should be trusting. Trust, and you will be able to see more so. But of course, it'll be a little bit difficult to start initiating this, but there's some things that you can start, trusting yourself in. And that could also be of your manifestation. That could be of other things that you're calling in. With the Seven of Wands, this is telling you here, that is of thinking that you have security through a relationship connection, which you shouldn't feel that you need to have that. instability coming in here, and that's about you needing to defend yourself. Things will fall into place. All right, so let's clarify that more so of this Eight of Swords, please. Eight of Swords comes in here with that. Ooh, again, having your guard up, but this is telling you with the Lovers, anything that you also want to initiate when it comes to business-wise, or anything that really is calling your attention, you will be very successful. So this is asking for you to go for it. Okay, energy coming in here with the Ace of Swords. Get those ideas popping, get that going. Can I see the energy stepping in here when it comes to her finances, please? So this of the Lovers, again, this is Archangel Raphael, but this is even telling you in love, you're going to get in a good space when it comes to love as well. The energy moving in for you is the Fool, and this is about taking that leap. Taking the leap of faith, allowing yourself to be more open, more trusting to whatever is stepping here for you. You have the Two of Pentacles and in with the 10 of Pentacles. So of course there will be a minor struggle, but everything will be paid off. Everything, you will find a sort of balance as well with everything that is stepping in here. Yes, you have to go through that emotional purging, which is normal, but then you move forward. You have the King of Cups, so you have that emotional stability. You're not dependent on it anymore. You let go of the struggle that you maybe had been thinking for a while, and the Hermit is just that reflection that comes in from it. Hello, Miss Divine Goddess. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anything that you need to do is just go and trust. That's it. There's nothing specifically that you need to follow or do in order for you to move in. Per se, there's some people that really need to step out and initiate a project. This is just telling you, go for whatever it is that you feel called to. It will drive you, the finances, because you have been lacking to maybe take initiation on something. Kind of we're playing it off by ear, by sight, and this is telling you, do not play it off by anything of that. Okay, there is some savings that you may have. And those are going to grow. Okay, so like even if you're trying to save, yes, save for rainy days, but as well, like don't keep just your money in one place. All right, so as you consistently save for your future is already saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of self-care, a path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose, as you step into new things that step in here for you. Thank you, Spirit. Give me one more here for Miss Jenna when it comes to finances. You're not going to have a big old struggle when it comes to other things. This is about, again, abundance mindset. We have consciousness, consumer, and we also have here with attracting and not chasing. Okay. And with this message with attracting and not chasing, you have anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way. Because a fear's underlying chasing energy instead of attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. And we have conscious consumer. This is about consuming things that you need. You have a power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in a fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. So with this, I do have to say, you may have like some things that you need to clear out with in your house as well. And this is asking for you to be a conscious consumer and not there we go. I had a hair bothering me. Also with needing to, yes, clean out some things from your home, things that you may not need, some things that maybe were gifted to you. Like, do you really want them? Do you really need them? Do you even like them? Maybe sometimes you have them because someone gave them to you, but this is telling you to clean in the energy and with whatever was there with the situation. And then like, again, just have things that you actually do need at home where you're not creating that extra space where things are not really needed. Rosie Perez, welcome, welcome. Miss Adriana, hello, hello. Miss Liz, welcome, welcome. Divine Goddess, not yet. That's why you are on the list, my dear. Okay, so that is your message, Ms. Janad. All right, we're going to see your other message when it comes to your person, right? So Father God, Mother God, give us the energy here that is with this person. Oh, I'm so sorry about your father-in-law. I also had a situation with my family, but we're good now, finally. And anybody else having some sort of conditions, hang in there. Hang in there. Okay, but I got you, baby. I get you now. Okay. All right. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at you. All right, you have released your ex. Of course, we're going to further more on that message. And you have very soon, the time has come to clear your energy, clear to decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Bottom of the deck, that is energy coming and stepping in here for you, is you deserve love. Okay? And with this energy, you are lovable. You need to trust. Basically, the energy is telling you there is a need for you to trust in all aspects that come into your life. And yes, that might even look or feel scary to fully trust, but the peace, the sanity that will step in. We have soulmate coming in here, honeymoon. So in the energy of honeymoon, this is telling you that in with around the holiday times, you will get a lot more with this person stepping into your life, where you will be surprised with outcomes that come in. Let's check in that energy here for you. Father God, Mother God, please allow us to see, where is this person standing here right now? It's not a freaking Mercury retrograde. What the hell are the exes back for? I do not. I block out energetically any exes trying to come back into my life. And it's like they came in like freaking mosquitoes trying to pinch sweet blood, for real. All right. And I'm going to tell you this right now. For in order that comes in here for you, there's a need for you to release your ex. Okay. When it comes to release, Liz, when it speaks of releasing the ex, what does that mean? You have a contract. You need to rip this out. Okay. Everyone here who you have, and yes, you may have babies. He may be a baby daddy, past partners, yada, yada, yada. We're not looking into cord cutting. Okay. You have baby daddy, baby mama issues and situations like this. No. Cord cutting does not apply. You can cord cut with other people who you know. We have to do soul contracts, not cord cutting. People cut cord when we do, and I don't know, you may be friendly with cord cutting, but cord cutting, it's more so like roots that grow very deep, right? So if you have baby daddy, cutting, and people who try to do the cord cutting, you may feel like you're trying to commit suicide, do all this shit. Look at that, Liz is so pretty. Anyways, with that said, the courts keep coming back, because if you're not a practitioner, if you're not a person who is, sent out to assist with this, it almost feels like you're dying or you're bleeding out, but it's more so energetically. So with soul contracts, it's like, okay, the contract is done. Sometimes we have some things that cannot be fillable because there's another person who needs to come in and assist the two of you. That person passed away. That person did not get did not get to meet, ascension partner, yada yada. I mean, there's so many other reasons where it's not fillable, so we can just clear it out. Okay, so you are done and over with whatever contract you have with past partners. You need to release, and you have the full moon coming in here. Okay, and we have a full moon in Capricorn right now. What's happening tomorrow? I always like to clear energy if I do personal clearings for people or do candle work and whatever else is solicited from other people to me. I don't do it on the same day, except tomorrow. We're gonna do it tomorrow and a few more days because we're doing chaotic clearing energy, closing out for a lot of things. Because especially, as everybody knows, the full moon, there's other people who also work with, who are energetically more in the heavier side of energy, right? So they also throw their shit out there. So you just have to be mindful, protect your energy, call in whatever you need to call in, and ground the energy, yours, and whatever else you're calling in to let go. Here, you will have contact in some sort of way, shape, or form. There is a connection here with the ex, but you need to release whatever contract you have with him. There's no need to connect on more so. We're still somewhat dependent. That's not letting go. The sooner that you cut it out, it is coming to you here. I don't see that other person and being blocking in the energy of anything here. We see the you having or needing to have your heart on your sleeve. That person has their hand extended out. That means they're already manifesting you. They've been manifesting you. You see how that wand is there? Sorry. With that is the magician's wand, right? But that is and you see Cupid's like, all right, I don't need to come in and do nothing. Everything is upon this. This person has been wanting it for the longest time. They're wearing black, which means that is the male energy, right? And you're wearing white here, but he is wearing blue. So he's energetically already tapped in. That bluish grayish color is when we are, connecting and manifesting within the heavens. You have you deserve love. There's a bow and arrow here, but that is more so of you allowing and doing the call. And here how we have Cupid, and again, he is handing you the wand. So it's telling you, you do your magic, you call it in. But instead you're here trying to connect in this way, and that way is fine too. But this is telling you, when we work with the bow and arrow, which I love to work with bow and arrow, Sagittarius moon that I am, do know that you will have to kind of be clear of where you're throwing your mark, right? Where you're throwing the arrow, where you're looking into where you're shooting and what you're shooting to. Because when we're just shooting up, wherever it can go, it'll land whomever or wherever. We don't exactly know. Unless obviously you're trained for that. But here you really have clear sight of where you're going, almost like here taking a day by day kind of situation. Because here within the energy, your person's energy comes in here with death. They're ready for a relationship. They want a relationship right now. Hey, boss lady, Miranda, how you doing? Here their energy comes in here, 7 of Cups. It's like they have been waiting for you to make bigger moves. Here again. 6 of Swords is going into calmer waters, but I really see this energy. You see how there is a total of 6 birds here, and that's 6 swords comparing in again, coming in, 10 pentacles, and that's bringing in and moving into happy family, happy home kind of energy. Doesn't mean that, full-on situation, relationship is going to come in, but that is telling you that is an option that you now have. And with the energy, this person's energy comes in here with the 7 of Cups, and what they want from you is an Ace of Swords. The truth, and nothing but the truth. But the 7 of Cups, that is of them, yes, they have options. They have other people hitting them up, especially with the waves coming in around. That means that, yes, they have a lot of attention. But with the energy here, the Ace of Swords is telling you that you are in power right now. Okay, this person wants to get to know more of you, wants to have more contact with you, cannot wait to do things more here with you, especially with that starfish now here coming in the back. And the beauty of this, okay, when you look at other tarot cards, and other decks, the cups are not able to be seen, right? They are covered in some way, shape, or form, and the other person has to guess at least with one of the cups what is in the cup. And all of these cups are being shown. So this, and you see how there's a ray of light coming from each and every single one of the cup. This is so beautiful because I don't want to scare nobody, right? But and we'll be talking about this next week. And how you hold the power in your womb and the energy in your third eye. And if anybody wants to like get a head start with watching Alice in Wonderland, okay, there's a lot in that, and that's one of the parts where I'm going to be touching story there with reptilians and female and male energy. But if we look into this, like Jacob's ladder or anything that we look every 7 days of the week, we see the 7 rays, right? These are all open. Stairs are open. Anything that comes with a manifestation is going to manifest. So this is telling you here, you know how Moses opened the Red Sea. This is saying like trust in what you call in. Because Moses was a person, right? A person in the Bible who with divine power, law, and faith, was able to part the Red Sea. But Moses was not a person that was very, when you look into other texts and other books, more so in was it Jewish Bibles and other Bibles that there's around. Obviously, we need to look into other information too. You find out that he had boss lady, I don't. It is just for information, right? It is, we need to know, we need to speak about things because enough is enough. We got to stop playing quiet, especially women. You are here to call out shit. Men don't see some stuff, and you're here to wake them up for them to see. Like, it's no coincidence that everybody's waking up to something. It's and where we need to leave the judgment out of people with religion not really seeing things, not feeling this and that, yada yada. I was just looking at some stuff, and we have the lowest when it comes to getting education. For those that have not gotten educated, we have the lowest. And from the people that have had more education throughout this last lifetime, through point in time that people get their careers, get really highly educated and all that stuff, we have the lowest of the low percentage right now. So basically we're here being dumbed down, and that's fucking crazy. And that's not really about them not really seeing, but it's just sad. So I was looking here, there's a lot of illiterate people, and we think that the United States has a lot of opportunity for people to even learn how to read and write. No, there's a lot of people who don't get that chance. So I consider myself very blessed. And there's a lot of smart people out here. Y'all are very smart. So it's just more of you trusting the King of the universe, Lord our God. Okay. All right. This person's energy towards you is saying here, I need the truth. Yes, I love my life right now, but for you, I'm willing to change it. Because the first time, you don't know how hard it was for me to let you go. Believe it or not, I am trying. Can I see the energy here where he's stepping into, want to go to? 300 is stepping into. 8 of Swords. So yeah, okay. So he's in his mind having struggles, not knowing where things are going to go, hoping to get more truth or the matter here, and hoping to spend days with you. 7 of Swords. Okay, now shit. Okay. this guy is willing to give you paradise, love you. Oh my God, I'm like, love you and give you all this goodness. He's actually bored with how things are going. In the sense where he wants to just like be out there being so passionate here with you and showing you more. But the thing here is that he's trying not to fucking play himself. If we see with this Five of Swords, yes, that is him knowing that there's some sort of challenge. But with this being in reverse, he's like, okay, I'm going to trust her. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to allow things to be. But Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, that's about a person who's scared to be cheated. A person who almost knows that there's still something there. Yeah, he may not be able to fully tap into what it is, but he is giving you the benefit of the doubt of whatever is happening. He does have this sort of, with the energy coming in here, with honeymoon, that is speaking about the holidays time together, and he does want to be having that blissful time. So at this time, it's like, you see how like swords keep coming up. It's in him wanting to fully know of where things are happening or what's going on. And with releasing your ex, this is what it's asking for you to do. Okay, allow yourself. The sooner that you do this, the sooner that this person shows you more of themselves. Show me Eight of Swords. Communication, showing them. We see how at time, and this obviously it's like not just checking time, but checking and doing the math. And looking to this is about you getting a divorce, fully on separating. Like, when are you going to be completely free and letting go of whatever you got going on? See how people getting married is about people getting divorced, people letting go. But first and foremost, with the Princess of Pentacles, this is about getting and setting a date. Okay, like he is not here trying to entertain at all. Ten of Swords comes in here, doubts, and that's about him and wanting to trust you. Like, he is, like I said again, I was gonna say again, he's giving you the benefit of the doubt, equal give and take. He's putting himself in your shoes and how things can go. Five of Pentacles, but at the end of the day, he's not completely happy of, maybe how long it's taken and how things are happening. With the Knight of Wands, we do have him being a little impatient, wanting things to go a little faster. But at this time, if you are to really do the procedure and move however you're going to move, he wants things to go in a correct way, where he's not having to need to guess where things are stepping into. Can I please see his next energy move? Chetos. Se me cayó una carta. Okay. Sarah. Freaking Liz, that was freaking song was, I need to listen to it before whatever. All right, Seeker Admirer, he's here. He is here. As your Seeker Admirer, but no, but then there is some suppression, and we see here there's some resistance, some suppression. Yes, he's holding back more of what he wants to give here, but he is at his final straw. Okay, at his limit. He needs more clarity. He really wants to get that. Oh my God, you're so cute. Where things are going, you have unconditional love here. This person wanting to love wholeheartedly. Okay, bringing that innocence, bringing everything within them to give more to you. But here, feminine energy. Fuck it out! Okay, I love this energy. This is so good. Okay, he doesn't want to be conflicted anymore. He just wants to do whatever he got to do. I told you, this guy is willing to chase. Okay, he's willing to chase. He is ready to have that relentless pursuit for you. He does feel the spiritual connection with you. Okay, there's this deep soulmate situation here, but like I said it before, he's very in tune. Even if he's just thinking that he is trusting his gut. The chemistry. Again, the cards are just flying out. He is not here to play games. Okay, now he's allowing himself to be more open because this opportunity has presented itself. Yes, he wants to get to the opportunity to offer you more, but he needs to see you fully on being committed to fully releasing whomever you need to release. Okay, and the energy just itself is saying it is you as well. And no, I'm not trying to read in his favor. I read for the universe's favor, for your favor. But if we gotta show the energy, we gotta show the energy. It's about healing and getting places. You're going to do this, okay? Do know. Within the next month, you're gonna see changes coming in. I call it in for you. But trust yourself. Trust yourself. I trust you that you're gonna make the best choices for you. All right. So Miss Suerte Abad, I don't know if you're here. I'm planning to come on later, hopefully. Thank you so much, Ms. Janat. Somebody just donated. Please let me know that it was you, so I could add you to the list. Gerda, what's up? How are you doing? Thank you so much. Hey, Peach, how are ya? All right, I'm adding Gerda. I do have a session at 6. And that's why we're coming in later. Okay. All right, Peach. I have your questions. Unless you want to clear them out, let me know and ask different questions instead. Baby. Without a womb healing and the second activation, yes, there are more activations for the womb healing because there are 17 steps to take. But with me giving you the first ones, then maybe you wanting to do on your own time the other ones. And you know what is so beautiful? That it was 7 sisters, right, who initiated that. And for the last one that we were doing together, did you notice it was 7 of us? I didn't notice this until like the next day. I was like, wait, hold up. But yeah, that's beautiful. That alone will give you the initiation that you need. There's a lot of information flowing. You're going to get, and you guys like look into the 7 sisters. Like here, you want to look into the Little Mermaid, into the 7 continents that are here, and all this other information. But the other thing that I was going to say, I am receiving the information. Like I go to sleep, you'll feel someone like someone's talking to you. Information is just flowing like somebody's reading you a book. Okay, no, just take notice that you're listening to it and don't be so. And it's something that you ask about something before you go to sleep. Per se, I was asking how to teach more Christ consciousness in a way where we can find where even people who are having a hard time understanding are able to tune in. Because the reason why I'm bringing that in is for that manifestation, where you get to manifest even if you feel that you have no control over your thoughts. They happen for you. Why? Because the way that I was taught how to do it, well, from spirit, was more so for people who also have doubts. Because you're going to be saying, I am not going to do this out loud, but yet you're going to do it in your subconscious, in the guidance, and I'm going to teach you how to do it on your own time till you get to practice and do it. And like I said before, for anybody has missed whatever I said, the when you still your body or your mind to not do the something, to not, the word not does not exist. Okay, so if I told you don't think of an elephant, don't think of an orange, you did think of an orange. Even if you try to block it out, the emoji of an elephant made a hat showed up, or even you pictured an elephant, you tried to not think about that elephant, it's like it still came through. Or even the orange. All right, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe, Father God, Mother God. We had 2 regular questions, right? Preach? Yes. All right, so let's check it out. Yes, we take cash up, baby. All right, give me here the energy for the Mrs. Peach. And her celebrity crush. Peach, you suffer of ADHD, huh? Anxiety, and you're not trusting your emotions. The spirit right now is saying, allow yourself to trust what things that are going to be coming here for you. Okay, yes, because it's very difficult to almost trust ourselves with our decisions and of what other people tell us, right? And when I say us, you. Here with you may feel gullible about things that come in. Okay. And with this, I do see this person liking you a lot. They find you attractive, but they're not the best of people. But we're going to be looking into the energy. That's why you're being called to look into other things that can be there for you. All right. Their energy here comes in with the 5 of Cup. All right. They have other options. And with this, yes, there is 5 of Cups is crying over spilled milk. And what this is saying, like this person, wow, look at the rainbow reflecting. That's nice. Okay. But it is saying here that this person is not really looking for love, even though love is very much offered to them. They're crying about love right now. They are currently heartbroken about another person, another situation here. We got the 3 of Wands. They're still waiting for someone else to come into their life. They're still in love with someone else. All right, so I want to see here coming in. Can I get more so of the 5 of Cups, please? Yeah, King of Pentacles. Their heart is already set on someone else. Yeah, 3 of Swords. They're heartbroken about a situation. I feel here, but then whatever was here, this person kind of cheated, or they were a little too out there. So within their decision, their heart is already set on someone else. Give me that 3 of Sword energy. They're still hurt about some other situation that was given there. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Things moving in slowly, and that's him actually partying, being with other people. Yes, you might see him doing his thing, but he's not really, there to connect with other people. Can I see his energy? The celebrity crush, the Virgo, J, noticing Peach. Let's give me his energy towards her overall. And we have the Aryan energy coming in here. 4 of Wands coming in. Like his energy here towards you, we have a 5 of Pentacles. So that's like him not really noticing to notice, like knows that you're out there. There is, He knows that you like him. Hey, love bug, how you doing, baby? But you need to get the clarity in order for you not to be stuck on a person, in order for you to find another lover, find another person. Okay, because here, wow, all right, their energy comes in as they have whomever they want to have. And with this energy of the Emperor and the Magician, this is very strong energy to have. Especially here, it's like this person can have anybody sexually when they want them. Okay. Can I see the Five of Pentacles? Why do they have that? Wow, you're being highly protected by Spirit. Look at this. Spirit is not letting anybody fuck with you. Yeah, he looks at you up and down. You might even have hit up in the DMs or something, because there's some communication that was received on his end here. But the Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords says it's both in reverse, and know that my cards are right side up, all of them. Okay, so in with this energy to both come in the reverse, it's saying nope. Clarity is here. Seven of Swords. Nobody's gonna be fucking with your energy. And let me tell you what some of this happens, because a lot of the celebrities are here. Not that they're selling their soul exactly, but they have lower vibrational energies. At once, if you are whomever you are and you have a soul, they come and filtrate in your soul, right? They come and create breakages in you, where your soul eventually gets fragmented. And when people try to heal themselves, it's very, very hard. So it's like you have to call it in. Sometimes, and you know what I've gotten from Spirit, sometimes when we see the stars up there, and there's some extra shining ones, yes, some of them are your guides, some of us are our families and whatever, but some is that fragmented part of your soul that is saying, I'm here, I'm here. You'll find me again. We'll be together again. Spirit is protecting that. They can't take that away from you. But here it's like for you to be able to move forward, to be turning in. I don't know, here it looks like you also want to be famous, or in with that. You do have it within you for you to have it. I mean, the looks are there. You just need to maybe get yourself there, or want to have also a life of of rich and famous, a life of getting the attention and whatever not. Four Cups, Ten of Cups. Yeah, okay. So yeah, they're still hooked up on someone. There's, even if they do notice you, even with time, it does seem like they're going to even want to make some sort of move, or you will hear about them liking you. There's something there. But for now, it's like they're very set on that other person. Okay? All right, we're going to be looking into your other question. Who is coming towards me next in love? Let's look if you are even ready for something true in love. All right. All right. So thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Give me here an energy checkup for Miss Peach. It's time to release negative energy. What negative energy are you holding on to? I mean, we can look it up. And with this, surrender to the divine. Listen, lady. Okay. God is calling upon you for you to allow yourself to just move forward. There's a feeling here that you're not good enough. But it's telling you, don't let your past hold you back. It is time for you to move forward, for you to trust more of yourself. Jessica, what's up, baby? How you doing? Thank you, baby. She got me to support. I love you. Thank you. Give me the energy of where the missus stands right now in love. Where is Peach right now in love, please? Bottom of the deck. Don't let your past hold you back. full on energy. We have full moon in Leo. Don't let your pride get in the way. This is about allowing or showing some of yourself, parts of yourself, more on the tougher, rougher edges side. Nothing yet is set in stone. Okay, so you have not met your soulmate yet. Your soulmate is coming into your life within some time next year. You're not going to meet them this year. Yes, of course, we have many soulmates, but you have not met a soulmate just as of yet. Okay. Um, Show me more, please. Where does this person stand in love? It's time for you to lead in the spiritual and in obviously in the physical. But this means not other people. This means you. Okay. Here we have the Emperor energy open up. Four of Pentacles means that you are bored with how your life is going, feeling disconnected from life. Listen, sometimes we don't need to find a way of living, but this is telling you here, can we look at something more than other people, something more of than superficial things? I don't know how old you are, love, but this is telling you to look at the bigger picture, like at what the world needs of light, of other things that come in here for you. AR, welcome, welcome. I guess goodbye. You just erased your messages. All right. Look at people and connections and call in whatever it is that you need in your life to come in as something from the soul, something from the spirit per se. When you want to call in a partner, you want to call in someone that can be loving, right? Can be very understanding, kind. Somebody that will look out for you with his or her best interest. Yes, a person that has a job is important, of course. The way that they are financially somewhat stable, and doesn't mean that they are going to have their richest finances just like that. But you know that at least they take care of their needs or whatever it is, because it's here. There is a lot of blockage. I don't know if you watch TV too much, listen to too much music, but this is saying like you and I obviously I don't mean no disrespect with this, but a lot of things that you have or what you want in your life are not things that you want in your soul. You may have a passion for things, and that alone of you not choosing what you want in a lover. Okay, like think about it right now. Or you can type it in if you want as well. Like, what do you want in love? Yeah, you want someone, but what do you want in a partner? And the first thing that came up is that you want somebody that's good looking, somebody with a good body, someone with a good job, somebody that has money, their shit together. That is, again, superficial shit. A person of virtue, a man that is sacred, a masculine divine, a man that is worth to be a soul mate because he will carry part and essence of your soul family. If it's a twin flame, like I say, a fragment of your soul, they will have all of this, right? If they are kind, if they're a person who cares generally about other people, he may have riches or he may not, but he will be able to support in all ways, shapes, and sizes, whatever they need within this, because this is saying open up to what is in your heart. Are you going to meet someone per se in love and love? No, you're going to meet them until next year. Yes, you will have opportunities to connect with other people. You're going to be very attractive here to you. You're going to get other people talking you up, but you're not going to feel so in tune to be with them. And that's why sometimes you feel kind of obsessed with people when you start liking them, because it's the attention that they give you, it's not the person. And that kind of is short lived. So, and with this, yes, you're getting people, but allow yourself to experience. Yes, have experiences. Yes, please hold on to your box, your magic box, as much as you can here. Not just give it to anybody. I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying just hold within your energy as much as you can. Know that you feel that there's something genuine within whatever they want to offer, wherever they hold their energy for you or to you. Okay. So, wanting someone to accept and love me, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And with that, do you accept yourself? Do you know who you are? And do you love yourself? And know that sometimes, even when we don't love ourselves, it doesn't mean that we're not lovable. It's just you having awareness of it. Okay? Um, Give me your energy message when it's coming to love. You don't have someone concrete right now stepping in. This person will be coming in within the next 21. So they'll be in your life in the next 2 years. Okay? Before the next 2 years, they'll be here, official, in a relationship with you, or you guys are going to get the opportunity to start making things steady. It's all upon you, okay? If you allow this heart to open up, because in here you believe that you are a queen, as you should, but you believe you are a queen on a superficial level, like you're deserving to have this and that, the riches and stuff. But on a soul level, you're still getting to know and learn that magic and essence. As we see here, she has her connection to her divine there. But with that, once we have this or create this, we have to allow ourselves to open up and just embrace, right? Where we tune in and do this instead. And when we do this, yes, we connect to Father God here, but we are able to share from that embracement from your heart wisdom, because not everybody is sitting here, and that's why other people can't really find their way to manifest or to be open to anything that comes in their life. And when I mean this, it's like where you're just like, fuck it, I befriend the unknown, let whatever come to be, because that excites me, not knowing where my life is going yet, right? So let's see any guidance that comes in here for you. A message here for guidance with love comes in here. Main thing that shows up is like, don't let your past hold you back. You're getting to know yourself on a different level. You get to change yourself and make the decision each and every single day of how your day is going to go. For say an instance, if you have someone that is sick, even maybe you are sick or you're going through some sort of challenge and difference that you were not going through for a while and things started being difficult, know that we are creatures that we learn with difficulty and with pain. Because when things are well and able, we are not really looking to say, oh, I am blessed, unless you go through these difficulties, then are aware of the healthier and better days, and then just stay on that gratitude energy. And that's how we manifest a lot of things coming in here for our life. But until we get there, we need to have more awareness in other spaces here in our life. Let's look. And this is telling you here of whatever has happened in the past. Why I'm picking, I don't want to say it out loud. I don't want to embarrass you. Maybe. Because some people get embarrassed or feel a little triggered. But this is about you maybe not chasing love. And whatever and whomever you gave yourself to in any way, shape, or form. It's like it happened. It's part of an experience. You get to learn from that. As long as you are healthy and you have life, or even if you're not healthy, you still have today, and you have woken up, and you get to decide what you are going to do, on what mood you're going to be in, and what energy are you going to be allowing your avatar, your body, yourself to go in and be in vibration of each and every single day, right? Okay. Within love, we have a Hathor that's coming in here for you. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Remember how I said about your intuition and not being able to tune in. And let me tell you here, you may be even thinking like, how do I have ADHD? When I was looking into your energy, you may feel a little all over the place, and that comes in when you sometimes maybe coming in a little too cute, people pleasing, stumbling over your 2 feet, overthinking, over analyzing things. It doesn't necessarily come in as, just having some sort of always needing to fix things or having things in order all the time. Sometimes symptoms like that are not so shown, but I do work with children and teenagers with this. So obviously when I'm able to feel and see their energy, when I'm able to tap into people's energy, even though I only see a name here, screen name, I spirit is the one that is guiding the reading. So um with that, do know that everything will be okay. Jessica Chapman. Magic Box, you truly are incredible. Thank you. Thank you. You are amazing as well. I'm so happy that I came across your channel after K Moon pairing years ago, and so glad I received a reading from you that one late morning. Oh my gosh, girl, we woke up the sun together. Okay, we waited for the sun to rise with us. We were already out here waiting for him. Thank you for being here now. Thank you so much for being here now. I am so excited. I hope you guys start tuning in and looking at some things tomorrow. For those of you that are twin flames and are waiting to get union, um, I'll be broadcasting. Or so you're waiting to connect with your soulmate. I think I'm going to be doing it on Monday or Tuesday. I want to do it on Monday because Monday was the day that I was born, and I can manifest better when Monday's any day, really. But the Monday, and for you guys to manifest whatever you need on Friday, right? Because it is Day of Venus. But we're going to be looking into the marriage that, um, or I may do the video just by myself and then speak a bit, like a side to side, for you to call in and to know where Christ, where Yeshua, calls in, and I'll give points about how they actually did celebrate back in the day, how the Bible kind of washed out some of the truth there and has not fully shown, but the truth is still there, of how they used to do things. Because when he converted the water into wine, anybody who was invited or anyone else, like it was his own wedding. It was not just that person. That person is his third generation after him, which is his daughter. But we'll talk about it later. But it is very exciting because there is where you come into awareness, and then he calls in your holy sacred union. Okay. This person who is coming towards you, Peach, is not who you have not met him. Okay? This is someone else who you need to let go of whomever you're fucking with right now. Whomever you think has the best of your interest, no. All right, you have not met this person. This is telling you let go of your pride. What are you proud of when it comes to love? Or what you think? It could be your looks, it could be your body. Like that's not just enough. So there's so many beautiful girls out here. And I say girls because yet when you're a woman, whatever you carry, whatever essence you are, you step into knowing that your looks are just your astronaut suit, who is just you're just gonna wear it right now, but it's what it's in here. This is telling you nothing is yet set in stone. You may take your time and not want to heal right now. Step into getting to know yourself. And with this, and I'm saying it obviously respectfully, because I say I'm here to read people. I'm here to channel in and connect to your energy. I show tarot cards in order for you to have a visual effect per se. I'm not here to be liked. If you like me, great. We can be best friends eventually as well. but I'm not here to be loved or liked. I'm here to express truth of whatever comes through. So there's a lot of vanity. There's a lot of feeling of diva, feeling like, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. I don't know you personally, but I can see that you have a beautiful mane, have beautiful hair, beautiful skin, beautiful, gorgeous, thin eyes, um, puckered up mouth here, right? But this is telling you, let go of you feeling the beauty and essence. Yes, wear it, because divine's children are beautiful. God's children are beautiful. But this is telling you, let yourself tune into what you want and wear your belt of wanting, of authority here. You see where there's energy of the Fool comes in here. You have the world, and this is saying you let go of things of the world coming in here. You see how she is embracing here, when you may also want to wear a lot of gold. Gold is not it. People who wear gold, they know why they will wear gold. Teachings that come in from African teachings, right? There's a lot of truth there, but it's not exactly how you're going to get that ascension. We need to be here. People who are ascended, they were taught this ascension maybe within Egyptian times and other things. Yes, see yourself as a goddess, but do not try to get out of whatever comes in here. And I'm saying that right now because low vibration is now using that wonderful teachings that African people were gifted by their ancestors as something negative. So they create, per se, Jacob's ladder. They create some sort of way to tune into the pyramids and other things. And now it's all about wearing a silver. Silver was stepping in the age of Aquarius. If you want to look into any tribe with Navajo, Cherokee, the indigenous people as well, shaman. I'm a shaman, so within this is teachings that I need to take in as part of Mother Earth. We're not supposed to get the fuck out of. We're supposed to have our earthly experience and live as divine essences, gods and goddesses, but within the Christ consciousness risen within us, where you merge your divine masculine, divine feminine essence to be one. And this, as you see here, she's wearing it on her shoulder. But if you like, I'm pretty sure you have seen Wonder Woman, and if you have not, check it out. But Wonder Woman has like they look golden, but they should be silver. She has like, I think they're golden. I can't remember the color, but they're supposed to be silver. But at the time and era that she was at time, I think they're golden. But now they should be silver. And when she's fighting the other women and she goes like this, so that's the Exodus that was given to us, or the Mayans as well. So we create the X, and that's only women have that power to do so. And you're calling in your divine essence, right? And where you create this stagnant of energy, a jolt of that. And that not necessarily where you see all this change, but that's calling in a different mindset and a different way of feeling. And this one in the beginning, when I started your reading, before I looked at any card, I said, you are in this vibration, this vibration, this vibration. And that is the most important thing, because you can, let me tell you, all of us can get the best person, a high vibration, a man who we have maybe dreamed of, or woman, whomever, whatever toots your horn. But you need to detoxify, you need to cleanse, and you need to find whom you are at the essence and the core. Because you rather be ready and wait and receive this man into your life and then work with them, rather than this person coming into your life and you missing that train because you were the lower vibration in this connection. A person needs to find their match. And there maybe seen some hot ass men with other women that are kind of average. And the one thing that I do have to say, not because I'm fluffy, but like if you look at the Greek goddesses in the time, they were chubby, they were chunky. Women are supposed to be thick. Women are supposed to be chunkier. But now with the stereotypes and everything and the shaming and other things that do happen as well, because women were the ones who gave to their children, they were supposed to be there, and that the body naturally does that. Even when we're sometimes trying to fix our bodies, fix our look, you're beautiful and perfect as you are. If you're thin, you're thin. You do your thing. And eventually things come in. So like, do not worry so much about this, right? But it's like embracing whom you are. I want to read here for you with Goddess Conventina. This is about purification. Okay, you are the vessel. We see how the waters have risen, and there's a rainbow coming in here. We have a Holy Spirit sort of a thing with a flame in their wings. All right, so it's time for cleansing, detoxification on your body and mind, Miss Voluptuous, Miss Peach. This message here, when we look into love, because I asked that your message for love, what was your guidance? It is upon you to receive it or not. Okay? You can completely dismiss it, but I'm here to do what I gotta do. This message comes to you as help and not as an affront or a criticism. Your vessel has become clogged by overuse of harsh chemicals and the offending source of within your psyche. You've been ignoring your body's many signals and screams for relief from the steady ingestions of impurities. Perhaps you've also noticed a slump in your energy level, and your degree of joy has lagged as well. Never mind these past effects, though, as the solution is at hand right now. Now that you've heard this message, do not hesitate for even a moment to make new arrangements. You'll want to keep a sharp focus on the contents of your mind and speech as well. For the words you think and speak are the very diet that supports or thrones you. Choose purity and choose yourself. And I promise you a changed outlook for the better. So, what else is here for you? That's coming in. Follow your intuition's guidance about making lifestyle changes. Stop abusing alcohol or drugs. Like I say, like I'm not supporting drugs, but sometimes people do need to have their experiences, and sometimes they want to try different type of drugs. I've never really liked drugs, or not that I haven't liked them. Not really had the opportunity to do whatever with drugs because for me, they don't work. They just don't. They put me to sleep. Whatever it is that I've, eventually tried as a grown up, like my late grown up years. Not that I'm super old, but um, even with alcohol, like it's good to consume and do your thing, but don't let it consume you. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Avoid processed foods such as sugar, white flour, and so on. Eat more organic foods, basically more alive foods. Sometimes when we eat too much meat, especially we eat them every day, it takes up to 4 to 8 days per meal, per meat consumption to be able to pass down to your body and do its thing. I think fruit takes only a few hours. Vegetables maybe take 72 hours. So I mean, keep your thoughts and speech positive. Adapt a vegetarian or vegan diet, and that doesn't mean that you completely go like this, but you can eventually, pick 1 or 2 days to eat healthier or lighter. Of course, to each their own when it comes to fasting and doing things. With this message is also here as a validation for you that your current healthful path is going to work. About goddess Coventina, pronounced Conventina. She's a powerful Celtic goddess of the waters, including the oceans, lakes, streams, ponds, and rivers. Do know when we speak of this, we speak of intuition, we speak of things that we love, our feelings, our essence within. Your blood flow as well. Just like streams, ponds, and rivers and oceans. Coventina protects bodies of water and their inhabitants, and she's happy to give you a divine assignment related to the environmentalism if you ask her. Wishing well were made in her honor, and today we continue the practice of throwing coins into water while making a wish. It's Coventina who grants these wishes. Since our bodies are primarily made up of water, she's very involved with helping us purify our physical selves. She reminds us that purification can also mean it also means keeping our thoughts and speech filled with positive words which empower and strengthen our bodies and lives. In order to find that other vessel who will bring in high vibrational and pure love to you. I want to say something here. I don't know what beliefs or what deity God you may follow or have with that. Um, thank you, Spirit. But there's great books that you can look into healing yourself. Of course, I offer these classes and teachings, master classes from time to time. You can look into that or book your own personal session or coaching sessions and stuff like that. I offer specials from time to time. But then again, now we're going to be posting more so because I'm going to be doing this full time. So I invite you to look into info that is there. If you have any questions like that, feel free to book a session. Don't try to bombard my personal DM, my box, because I'm not, like I say, I invite y'all to ask questions and maybe give an idea, so topics that I can speak of or you feel like drawn to, and I'm called to do so. But I invite you to ask one or two questions here and there that can, assist, and then maybe I'll make a post about it. But I'm just saying because I've had situations where I befriend people and they try to play me for a fool, where they think they can have a 24/7 psychic on hand. Okay? Just saying. But tomorrow we're going to be doing a healing and letting go of karma and other things. I can't remember what exactly I named it. So I'll be coming in doing that tomorrow in the afternoon. Most likely or after 5 when I know people are going to be out here. So if you guys want to tune in, if you're not able to make it, it'll still be posted for you to do it at any time that you want. All right. So thank you so much, Miss Peach. You are appreciated. All right, Stacy, are you here, my dear? I just want to share cat videos live, okay? Don't let Lobo hear me. I want to have a cat so bad, but I don't know if I'm ready to clean after it. Honestly. Oh my gosh, you guys. So, where is this other place? So, there's a channeling coming in here from Chiron. The original channel, which is Lee, yada yada. He's been channeling since the year 89. Obviously, I was born in 89. So I channel Chiron too, but Lee is known as the original Chiron. He's going to be in Arizona soon. Oh my gosh. He's going to be... I'm planning a trip to Hawaii. And it just so happens that it's the same time that they are doing a tour over there, and I'm going to connect with my Akashic and some truth that I'm going to receive some gifts per se. or tune in some gifts that I have. And it so happens that they are going to be doing some sort of Akashic tour there in the same time that I'm going. That's so beautiful. But they are so freaking expensive. I think it's like 5 days, 5 or 6 days that they are giving you tours for some time. But it's over 3K. And that's not including your stay. Obviously, you book your stay with the resort or wherever you're gonna stay. I was like, damn, that is expensive. Like, it is $500 um to say, like, inscribe yourself. And I just saw it not too long ago, like maybe last week. But today I was going to go because I only saw the 500, and I'm like, okay, let me try to like do my thing. And eventually I would think that it was maybe 1,500 because I was what I thought I would pay. No, it's 3,000. Well, they said 5K when I saw it, and now it's 3,000. I think it was 3,000 all the time, but I may have missed it. But that's a lot. And they're gonna have a second. Well, they're gonna have several ones. I think there's one in Arizona, and I think Miss Pink Skies maybe in AZ, no? But I'm like, just in case. All right, so Miss Stacy is not here. Pink Skies, this is your turn, baby cakes. Let's shoot it. Let's go. Treasure the bells. All right. Oh my gosh. Woo, Jessica. Yes, and I can't wait to channel in. I found the Chiron channel before the last. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Of course. I'll be sharing when I to the one that I'm going to go to, and I want to be sharing some of the what is so freaking crazy, and I find so fucking fascinating. Woohoo! Thank you, Spirit. There's a lot of people who I've been connecting to on the low key. Okay, low key. They're famous people. Some of them are on the History Channel. And they came to just talk to me, and because I sent something that I had picked up on them, and I felt so drawn to share it because it was bugging me. Y'all know me. I'm not this kind of person who will be like, sending a person like that a message. Like, no. I didn't know that they are working with Chiron, to share and help the collective. And once I found this out, I was like, wait, hold the hell up. This person who I'm working with, who I went to channel in for a mentor, a person who I also went to do whatever the hell I did 2 months ago to get her 2 years ago in Peru. She's also part of the Chiron team. Like she is the one who basically, and some other person, I don't want to say this word because it's not appropriate. Like I don't feel it's right. But it's basically who lit my torch for my shamanic work. For me to fully on accept my own essence and magic. So like I am at awe. Like at awe. Because I never knew that they all work together. Because they don't show that they work together. They're all coming in with different things. Even the guy who looks with the crazy hair, right? That guy, I haven't talked to him. And if you guys have watched the History Channel, right? Or like even here on YouTube, like he's working for Chiron too. It just blows my mind how beautiful everything is coming in together. And of course, they charge whatever they're charging, but for a great cause, but at the same time, it's like kind of pricey. Like people out here can't sometimes afford that. Not that I wouldn't pay it, but I just found out about it not too long ago, and I already have my trips planned, so I can't do it. But hopefully we can all connect to go to one at least. I think the one which one is it? They're going to be having one where, and I've told you guys, be the lighthouse. They're going to have the lighthouse. I don't know if it's Connecticut or where was this? I can't remember. But I think it's like only $400. But we're going to be channeling Chiron pretty soon because Chiron will be, Lilith's going to be coming in assisting us to heal our Chiron. Well, I'm going to be connecting with him later on, I guess, in 2 more years. Because I have been blown up by celebrities to read for them. I have other people passing me on their freaking celebrities. I'm like, I'm not here to fucking read for celebrities. They want to do their thing. They can book a session or whatever not. I have declined for some people. I'm not here to heal their ashy ass about them not wanting to, working or trying to work with witchcraft and then not being able to handle it and doing other things. Okay. You getting cursed by that Kardashians and shit like that. I'm not gonna be clearing it out. Like I've had where is it? You guys know her, Wealthy 310. They've hit her up and then got her through her they've tried to come to me, then go to her to get to me because I don't know how the hell they know I talked to her and she's someone who I love very much. But I was like, tell them they got this, and this. Take credit as you channeled it, but I don't want nothing to do with it. And like, no, let us talk to her. Like, let's connect. You can hold the call. No, motherfucker, we're not gonna do that. Goodbye. I don't work with celebrities like that. You guys need assistance, go to look for someone else. I'm here to work with the collective, not for you. Because you're the real deal, Bebe. It's not even. Thank you, but sometimes it's not even just that because these have come in with financial deals as well. For me to use my gifts on that side. No, like you're gonna be making more money. Like 5K, I deposit it to you right now, or they offer more and more and more. I'm like, you're not. My services are closed for you. That's why I ask Divine when I connect with people. I'm like, I'm here to do a specific thing. I had laid away a bit from the twin flame because I did find it a little too toxic. But Divine says, like, obviously there hadn't been the right guidance just yet because we were all in our baby steps, but it's now to step it up, And all right, came back for that. But yeah, you guys trust your heart. And don't try to take the easy way out, per se. You hear of Jacob's ladder, right? Are you turning in to try to climb the pyramids? Because that's one other thing that's going to be coming in. Don't tune in for that truth. Like, yes, hear the information. I know it sounds scary, but how the hell are you going to be able to trust what you're feeling here rather than outside. And yes, I'm going to be speaking pretty soon about the and maybe you'll see me more over there and do some readings like this, just a little bit more than personals and whatever. But it is important, even when you pass away, or even if you like as a maybe entertain someone with the idea, because I know a lot of people don't want to hear it. Like I have my siblings, none of them want to hear it, whatever I gotta say. Trust and believe, okay? They respect what I do, but they're like, you're gonna talk about that? Fuck no, not talk about it. I'm scared. Like um they don't want to hear it, but sometimes you gotta share. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Listen to this because it's important. Just when we leave from this planet, right? And I will be talking about this because it is important, because that's how we get thrown back here, and that's why a lot of twin flames have been trapped within soul contracts that you're not supposed to go through, and even soulmates. Ignorance can be bliss. It is, because if we really think about when we have a first experience, right? When you're in when we go, first of all, because we have not experienced it, or because if it feels very familiar with where you're scared or whatever it comes in. Even feeling scared is a blessing, right? It is something that we need to be grateful for, because it is just an alertness, it is a warning. So when we feel this, obviously, or when we are, it's the first time that we see it, we kind of maybe are stuck in like, how should I freaking react? Because we're trying to get one plus one is two. No, like it's about, what do you feel here? Is it, are you protected or you're not? Do you feel safe or you're not? So when we leave here, when people start seeing the light, that light is not good light. Okay, that is the tunnel for you to get the soul trapped back in here, to reincarnate without remembering whom the hell you are. Yes, some of us entered here, right? Now with people who are now coming in as myself, or who are teaching, some of you here that are on your twin flame journey. You hadn't been here for the longest time. Now you're back in here on earth. There is a blessing that comes from not coming in fully knowing, and other people get their mind fully erased of whom they are, because they get trapped. They tell them that they murdered, so now they got to go through this loop of where they need to get murdered, or if they ran over someone, or they eventually, I mean, it's just a bunch of shit, but it's basically telling you it's just for you to learn, because it is um it's part of your evolution. That's why I don't like to speak of evolution. It's ascension, not evolution, right? So there's other things where they keep you trapped, and a lot of the twin flames have been trapped this way, where they trap you with the light. Yes, you go to the light, but after, and I'm gonna say this because you show up with your soul, and there's already two energies there that are, they kind of look like guides. They kind of resemble this energy of peace, but when you die, you feel it. And I've been able to connect with these people, tap to people who have had a close encounter to death, like really close encounter to death. I've had my own encounters, but it hasn't been um as clear as I can connect to these people and even talk to whatever guides have been guiding them. I know it's not them, because I know who the fuck is out there. So basically, sometimes they bring in your family, where they tell you, oh, we like, let's walk you into like basically spirit school so you can heal here and be with us. So like sometimes some people like some souls recognize that no, it's not there, because when you're out of your mental body, your astronaut body that you have here, you're able to tune in and really feel. Like you get this awareness of your intuition clearly, but it's sometimes the mental that keeps you there. You're not supposed to encounter family or loved ones. You're not even supposed to see them right away. Your soul will escape them and then leave. And you will go back to spirit, and spirit, you're going to feel that love and connection. And then there's this other higher, we're going to say heaven, where you get to go and connect with other people. right? So, but it's not connecting with people themselves. You're going to be connecting, you're going to feel their spirit. You're going to be like this. What spirit has shown me is like this little spark of, it's not even glitter, it's just like, it's like a diamond, like a diamond in the sky. Like, it's just like there floating, doing its thing, just being at peace. You just get to be doing whatever the hell you want. You go in and out of this world as you go, but you go to spirit first. You go to the fountain, the fruit of the vine. But basically, it's two men. Then they take you to the two women, and if you pass the two women or you escape them, you're out. They're basically trying to, and it's crazy because that thing is circular, and you guys have maybe seen it. Oh my gosh, I just had a figure. And that movie Doctor Strange, where they're creating the portals. So you see like something that is circular, but you can see how it's circular. Like it's almost like a bracelet kind of a thing, and it's like a triangle. So this one is a whole triangle, but they do like a square inside. This is a triangle, kind of looking, and it's gold, but it looks like it's skin, snake, copper, like wrapped. So basically, they just tried to for you to go there. And some people who have recognition that they need to go through a process. And I think I have a lady here who I did an interview for her, and I have her information um, for her. But there's another woman who I also looked into, and me talking about this in the reading. Sorry, Krista, but it's something important. So they have shared about how they escaped themselves, and they came in remembering what the guides on the other side told them what they needed to live. And one of them was that because it was good morally for her spirit growth, and I've said this on the womb healing ceremony that I just had not too long ago, your spirit does not grow. Okay, I mean your soul does not grow. You don't ascend within your soul, because your soul is what it is. It is just letting go of that, per se, that entrapment, that shield that is holding you back. And this just basically, sometimes when people try to heal so much, right, and you have gone through so much shit, your soul is fragmented. So parts of you are there even though you cannot find or complete your healing, but you feel this calling that there's more to you. So eventually you find a reason to be able to still be here and connect, and eventually start calling piece by piece fragments of your soul back to you. So it's just coming wholeness once again. It is not about you ascending, you going through an evolution. Evolution goes back within you having the evolution. The evolution. Okay, so it's just again with the illusion of evolving, of whatever you're also supposedly living, right? So it's about the ascension. Uy, ¿estás dormido? But yeah. You guys will have like even dreams or feel that sources are talking to you and all this goodness. That energy is all good. Okay, because that's just confirmation for yourself. There is a lot of, yes, clearing of the soul. And now people are talking about this, like it's time to release a lot of templates. You're letting go of your soul contracts. No, you're not completely. Because if we were, you need to call it in as it is. But do know that you also need to keep doing work and not ignore the fact that you're still on this earth, still living with holdback, sadness, and whatever not. And whatever you're experiencing, this is not something that's just going to go and you're going to feel completely fine and good about it. Like, for instance, some of like here with me and my Chiron and my Lilith, there's 4 Liliths. I said we're going to speak about 3 this year and some more of the other one, and then we speak of the fourth, where we come in and become the sacred divine feminine. But with that being very important, is like you need to know yourself as maybe the portrayed evil Lilith, and then the sacred divine feminine Lilith, and then it comes in where it comes in with the oppressed divine feminine, and then we have Chiron, bringing in Chiron with what is your wound. And we have heard, Chiron is the wounded healer, and I got in a whole battle on freaking Facebook because of this. I shouldn't have, but I did. Whereas people are just personifying in again with what is, like healing your dark Lilith is you healing your mother, your grandmother, and whomever came before that with you as yourself, with your moon and Chiron. And yes, I know that the fourth house is about family, home, and all this goodness, but we're not personifying, we're not reading things as regular. We are bringing in our consciousness and tapping into what the Christ said when he put astrology or in with the signs in reverse, right? But that's in with, they are not able to tap into that wisdom that they think that they have anymore, because you carry the essence, you as women carry that in your wombs, and that's why there is such an attack with women. So yes, you need to call out shit of transgenders not being women. Yes, let them be, think that they are feeling that they're women, okay, cool, but when it comes where it's like being something that they're taking our freedom of speech with this, right? Or even with other things, we're saying, there was a question with how does, I'm not even talk about it and freaking talk shit on it because it's bullshit. Where they asked two men, like, what is it to be a woman? And they're like, I don't know, I can't decide, but obviously there is transgender women and all this bullshit. No, you cannot feel. Even those women who cannot birth children are still women because their womb cannot have children, not because it's cursed, because this is a lifetime that they are not supposed to birth any more karma for their divine essence, for their lineage, for whatever it is, and they're healing. And like there's not a lot of people speaking up, because look, at the end of the day, what has really transgenders done? And no shade, because I've dated transgender before, and I'm still cool with him and stuff, but obviously he's not going through this fucking crazy shit, which is now. But like there's some that are like really and I'm not even saying with the transgender just itself, because with what the gender, that all that freaking gender bullshit, because even they are fucking up what the transgenders have been so much fighting for, to have liberty of expression within themselves. And that fucking sucks, because they are even being attacked and not being taken serious, because these other 100 labels within the transgender, I don't even want to talk about it too much, because and somebody was like, are you afraid to get canceled? Bitch, who the fuck is gonna cancel me? Okay, Christ told me to speak about this, and I will, because I feel strong. This is about, even when they were trying to attack the children about this, them teaching your children about this, like, no, goodbye, log off. And even with men, like, that's something, like, if you really look into it, all of us in some way, shape, or form, especially over Latino community, like Hispanic community, they have taught us like, oh, get away from the boys. There's a time or a way to show us that we need to respect ourselves, but by telling us that all men are pigs and all this fucking bullshit. And stuff like this. And the feminine divine is the vessel, yeah. And then the divine feminine, yeah, divine feminine. I mean, the feminine divine is the vessel. And it's just a thing like that. The word feminine, divine, and divine feminine are not the same thing, you know? And that's where we're getting confused. Even with the chakras, we have to find a better thing to say there. Because, and I don't mean no shade to anybody who's the same gender of whatever. Have we seen any two male twin flames being in union? And of course, eventually I'm saying this and eventually I'll come up and whatever not. But AI is the Antichrist. It is what it is. I have spirit and AI is Antichrist. Okay. AI is also us as we have been artificial intelligence, but you know what exactly I'm talking about. Okay. That one that needs to be plugged in. Okay. So eventually you receiving whatever they want to plug you in, that comes in with being the Antichrist. The feminine divine is the vessel that brings life, but you need the seed to be planted, and that's when you become the sacred woman and then embrace your masculine divine to his divine masculine, divine feminine essence, and teach him how, because you are sacred. And yes, we will then later talk with information how to create here what you will give once you come to union, and we will do so. I want to do this in Metatron's day, just 12/12, or Mother Mary's day. And you, of course, you will create your own, but I will guide you through what to say, what to put down, and you will give this to your divine masculine divine, when it is time for union, for him to honor what you have to say there, because you're going to write it from the heart and he will feel it. Um, Therefore, you guide him how to be a sacred vessel himself. And I have been working all this time with masculine divines themselves, like masculine divines, for the last 2.5 years, teaching them, embracing them, everything that I know for them to come in and now be. Some of them have opened their channels, but I don't want to give any pushes out there. I don't want them to give me any shout outs. We're all here to call in things differently. And that's why I'm taking my name out and other things later on, because it's not about myself, it's about the information that is getting out there. Demonetizing even here the channel, what else? The other channels as well, because we know that that is a way that they're gonna start blocking us, and eventually spirit will provide, you know. But within itself, there is a ritual, there is a way of doing, there is dances, there's things that you can do. But just think about this with your masculine here, how sex is so thrown out there, right? That there's a reason why the fluids come out white. Hey Dana, how's it going? Especially with the men, they have the sacred seed, and all this time it's like they're just throwing their seed out there, right? And some of them, a lot of men, and a lot of, we don't see it, and I've spoken about this, I'm always embracing it, how a lot of them, especially I will be making, because I've seen it more in the Latino cultures, because obviously I'm Latina, so I'm really embracing the men in my culture, because I haven't seen it in out there like that. Of course, I'm not really like that on social media. I just say and things that I watch around me and people that I am teaching and embracing. But and a lot of the men that I'm teaching are not Latino, by the way. I only have like one or two men that are Latino. The rest, the 10 other men are um there's a mix, but there's like some, yeah, some like 2 or 3 Latino men. There's like 4 American, and the rest are from other places. And it's crazy because they come in with knowing, their African roots and stuff, but they're like, no, it's not just, I want to know what the Christ consciousness is and truly what it is. And that's some part that we had with the womb healing ceremony. I started with the hero's journey. We're not going to cut the fool's journey, the hero's journey. And teaching the true Christ consciousness and how you are able to tap into it and clear your womb with it, because you are here. At the end of the day, like I said, yes, there might be a day in the future, but that's not here on Earth. That's not from this planet with twin flames of the same sex get to be here manifesting the highest vibration, because what is here, it's a physical. Even when we go into New Earth, it will still be physical, where you will have your body, you will create, yes, you will be in this sacred energy flow, you will be luminous, but you will still birth children the natural way. It's not supposed to hurt for us, right? You're supposed to have natural births, and it's supposed to be painless, where you don't get to die. Nobody dies, basically. You just live your life in very, very long years, and eventually when you learn or you're done with mission, you get to let go, just like some monks do. You know, when they let go and they're healthy men, but they're like, okay, I'm done. I'm need to go, and they go on that position, right, where they sit and just wait for life or death to come to them, to come for them and take them to the divine. So it's kind of that way, where you don't go out because someone murdered you or because you were unhealthy, because you will be healthy. But now with coming in now and escaping the prison holders, I'm going to call them like that, you get to come in knowing with what you know and not needing to go through a cruel, traumatic path anymore, because you already have lived so much. But you're going to get your information coming in during certain period times within each and every 7 and 11 years, depending what gender you are. Because you really have to think about it. How are two same sex, and no shade, because I used to like girls like that too. I was attracted to girls before. Well, some girls. Not everybody. Don't ever nobody think they have a chance with me. No, but for real though, like, here to bring in a sacred other vessel, a child, right? It has to come in from two sacred beings. One that brings and has the port of the kingdom to bring them forward, which is the vessel of the feminine divine, and the seed of the masculine divine. With that, because guys, if they can ask if you think we can reincarnate in both genders, or we can always female or male. Now, I know this. Okay, this was part of one of my classes. Like, we most of the males have been males. Okay, females have been male before, and then females. In with whatever has been called in as a demon, the demons were the divine feminine before. So like, there's a special, now it's like demonic, or try to change the word or something, because in with the oppressed divine feminine and the witches and the magicians, the magas, right? We were males, and that's why we understand, have intellectual knowledge of coming in. But a lot of you who came in at that time, knowing and having that Christ consciousness as something so strong with Christ, you were birthed as a male. You were the males that followed Yeshua, or here come from the descendants of that, and you went through your male aspect and learned so ever much. And then you came in with your feminine vessel to birth divine lineage, right? And because your vessel was sacred, because Christ taught you and others, we come in that the tribes are not just in with his disciples. Yes, there is a group of disciples. Yes, there are the 12. But when he went to look for the 10 tribes, these 10 tribes were men and female of back in the day of India. And then obviously we came to this side because we went through whatever they're going through now on a physical vessel. We were chased, we were murdered, we were going through la 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 la. So now we're on this side where we're going through the same thing, but on a spiritual level. And that's what Christ came here to do. He didn't come here to condemn us. He came here to save us. Yep, from being female and step up from being male. And then here we come in where you are now. So, and with that itself, this is why some women, we feel attracted to other women. This is why sometimes even with sex, like when you see same gender sex, sometimes you feel attracted or aroused by it because you have gone through that where it's just women. You were just with women, or some males, and back in the day it's just males, and when they're talking shit on the same gender sex, is not the incest, that is not that itself. God doesn't care. Yes, there needs to be a sacredness within vessels of bringing in divine masculine, divine feminine, but he's not going to condemn you for that because the divine source knows that you were obviously programmed or this way for you to also fall off the wagon. We all did. And that's why the 10 men, when it's shown, right? So there is 12 disciples, one, which is Judas, and he knows, and that's you, divine feminine, now were shamed, right? Because you sacrificed yourself in order for the Christ to rise. And that's not because he didn't die in the cross. And I'm going to speak of my journey with that itself for some of you to relate with feeling afraid of, because there's some truth that comes and you're like, yeah, but it makes sense. Like, why is he alive? Because now the Pope has been attacking, and I'm going to talk about that motherfucker too. He has been attacking how Christ, or Jesucristo, which is Jesus Christ, was basically, can't remember the word he said, but basically that he was a loser, that he did not win on a personifying level. No, he did not, because he came to save us from on our own spirit, to be born again. And this information is what, like, there's so much information for those of you. Liz was there, right, for the classes here. And that's why we go through the steps of, and this is what Christ consciousness is, your right side of your brain, right? We come in here being the masculine, right? Where that is higher consciousness of the 5th, 6th, 7th chakra, where it connects us to Father God. And then we have the feminine, which is earth energy, right? Which is, again, it is earth, but then again, it is water. And that is part of ourselves that, yes, the divine feminine it is more stubborn than male. It wants things fast because you are able to manifest things like this. But at the same time, now that you're bounded to do so, with now this next year, that's what we're going to be prepping. That's why I was embracing the womb healing so much, because the women that I've prepped for now, they're going to be doing their mission work and teaching. And I said, teach some modality of how I'm teaching it. You're welcome to use it, personify it yourself, or however God, the divine, Christ, Mary Magdalene, whomever is that goddess that comes and works with you, Mother Mary, comes to work with you, brings in the sacred heart and the crown of roses for you to embrace and heal other divine feminine and feminine divines, to heal that side of them, for them to see more clearly. And then you are able, since we have first, second, third, fourth chakra, and that's where we meet with our masculine, divine masculine essence, our masculine essence, Masculine divine is your twin flame, who you believe on the male scale is your twin flame, right? So that's why we label first the gender male, masculine divine, because you are first divine within your spirit and essence, right? And then that's why we cannot see clearly or lack faith sometimes, because we have both and we need to be able to accept. And sometimes when we accept our divinity but we can't really trust it, it's when our masculine part is blocked. And that's why I've been saying so much and embracing, own up to your own divine masculine essence, and messages that come in for the masculine is for you, right? So with bringing that together, you merge, and we have here, right, the north, the south, west, and east. Okay, this side, how you're seeing it. So this is the arms, right, of the Christ. This is the masculine, the feminine, and then we have Father God, which is the divine masculine, divine feminine as Mother God. Once you rise and you die within Christ, and what means is die is you awaken to source, because you have become in union and emerged both. And then you, once you do this, you find happiness, you allow yourself to manifest anything that you want. And this is when you have sacred physical union with your beloved. And it doesn't matter who it is, twin flame, or whoever you call in, because there are four, and we see how they have that there is 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, right? So we go from 3D to 5D because we're 3D, we're seeing this. Can you see time? No. This is the rainbow bridge that connects us to the higher plane. So fourth dimension is time itself, but we don't get to see it and how it goes. Yes, Earth is flat, but then again, there are two other worlds. So at the same time, it is in this sphere kind of thing, looking thing that we can't go, but there's lower Earth, higher Earth, and then you know how there's I don't have it here, but the sand time, like there's a timer with the sand, right? So there's higher Earth where we're here, there's lower Earth, and there's this little thing where the sand goes in, right? That is where you get to purge when you escape the ones that are trying to keep you trapped. So there's a lot of bounded, earth-bounded spirits here, but they're not all lost. They don't need to go to the light. Some are here just to take and finish their work, but they don't have a body anymore. And sometimes when you feel and you see shadow people and you see this and that's because you are able, and you always see them from the side, because from the side it's like you're tuned in, but you're not allowing your eyes to see. And that's how spirit is also protecting you from allowing yourself to be scared and all that. And then, yes, you get to incarnate both. And then your divine masculine, whenever he comes back, he takes in the role as a feminine, right? But now with your guidance, they don't need to really go through it unless you don't come into union next time. But you get to be their divine guidance. And this is when I do the Akashic records. I tell you, we have six shields of protection, like the angels, right? So there is the sandals, there is the sword, there is the shield, there is the I don't want to call it head, what is it, the helmet. So, but some of us feminines, you're born with zero of them. The masculines are born sometimes. My masculine was born with 6 because he was already spiritually awakened. But obviously he's a 6th generation. It does count with what generation you come in. So with that, once you're here, you only bring a person wherever you're at, right? And especially that's why you got to die in Christ. That doesn't mean that you die giving your soul to Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ didn't come to die on the cross for you. He did not die on a cross. He was sacrificed on the cross, right? There's a reason why it's called Good Friday. If we really look into time era that he was born in, right? He was born twice. Yes, there was 2 crucifixions, third with yours, from within. When he speaks of his, and I know people who like have looked into this, of you have received Christ. That's part. Religion is part of your own hero's journey, where then you are able to have this faith, this trust, this love for Christ because you feel his love, but something does not tune in with what religion is teaching you. And then it awakens you for more. So that's why I said, do not frown upon those that, are not yet awakened, for that they will get out of this. Every single one of us, even those that do not choose Christ, eventually will, and all knees will bow that Christ has risen and Christ is king. Because it's not just that within itself, but you're a queen, a king as well. But it is about receiving your own ego death, where the ego is not about what you feel or what your helps you defend yourself, but the ego within, what you have within, what is stopping you from seeing completely, with letting go of judgment. A lot of this, as we are all born from the womb, right? From someone's womb. There is shame in it. There is guilt, judgment, and other things that we need to eventually work with and release in order to be moving. Because, like I said, it's not about letting go of judgment from other people. Once you let go of judgment of the self, you find yourself not judging anybody. I had my mentor and teacher, rest in peace, and I had already been like, I'm not gonna be blah, blah, blah. I liked him because he was an asshole. I like people who are direct and shit like that, but he was not kind, nor like, he said, I am loving. No, you're fucking not. And he said, like, before, with the letter that he wrote to me before he passed away, and I just obviously just found out that he had passed away a few months before I went down spiral for a little bit for the collective. But he said, like, the last conversations, like, Marie, before um he knew he was leaving, but he said something else. I don't want to touch too much on it, but basically he said, that you are here to pick up whatever I started on the masculine, teaching the masculines and stuff like that. I never got to work with them, and he did give me some activation of meridian codes, which I did not know of back in the day. But this is why I'm going to Kauai, I guess, to receive part of my clearing to bring in forth for y'all. But yeah, a lot of this comes in, and like a lot of us wanted to have union, but what is union is like, this is why you have maybe even accepted, right? Knowing that you're a twin flame, knowing that there's more. With their reincarnation, they're telling you, oh, because you did not do this for your divine masculine, you were blocking them with whomever. Yes, you're creating more karma, but know that karma is action that you receive because of what you have given. It doesn't mean it's something that it is a debt that you have to pay. No, is what you're receiving again because of the planetary, we're going to say, clearing that happens each and every single 3 months, or every single time it comes back around for the third time. So you're basically receiving what you were putting out. So most of us have been receiving a lot of truth, seeing more of whom truly is the divine, our masculine divine, even within ourselves, seeing how you block your own way, right? Whenever that you receive a message from spirit, or so feel that you do, it's always coming in a loving way. It's not telling you, oh, you did this wrong, or yada yada yada, act different or do different. No, spirit is isn't at no rush. The thing here now is that, and I'm going to say it here, and we're going to speak about it later. Gaia has been supposedly been taken out 6 times, okay? Where it's been natural causes to end humanity, to end living life on Earth. Usually it takes millions of years, and I will bring you the information that I got from this source that I trust. And he has been studying and done this. Like, he's not aware of, like, he knows about Anunnaki and all this other stuff, but he's like, I don't know much of it, but here's the information that I've gone. This is why I feel it's part of my journey with my wife. And he shares. And obviously I've done my own research. I'm like, damn, this guy, he's on point, right? So from what he has shared, I'm going to bring information. And obviously he speaks Spanish, so that's why I'm bringing it and translated in English. Otherwise I would just play his video. But, and of course I'll give you guys his information to find too. So he's explained how he'd find out it was 6 times. And then I spoke to him too. And I was like, I only saw 5. And then he said, with doing more research, and obviously he wrote a book now. I think he's taking out now like 2 months back or something. I haven't bought it or anything. But I see that he now said like, oh, it's out. But he said that he found information that Earth was not taken out 5 times. The 6th times, it was only 5th time. And the 6th time, it was by the meteor or whatever took out from the dinosaurs. And this is supposed to be the 7th, but the 6th never happened because the 6th is supposed to be now with the 6th generation, which basically are the 6th bringing in the 7th. Because the vibration has been rising, so they can't really take it out, but now they're fighting for that. This is why that with Georgia Stones were taken off with the CERN did their shit on the 5th. So they're trying to change their own agenda, trying to change in whatever they did to now try to create, if you hear them trying to recreate Jacob's ladder, which is what basically in tune people had in the past, where Jacob had his pillow, and that's what pillows were created. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Pisces Tarot, welcome. So he had his pillow by the ladder, right? And the angels will come down from the heavens and give him information for him to share with a collective, or him to write, or for him to also climb up with others and connect with the angels and get divine guidance and other stuff, information that comes in. So now they're trying to recreate that for themselves and tell you that it's okay for you to go, which is basically part of the rapture, right? Where you get to connect to source, but it's not really source, it's really their own ish that is obviously not the divine source creator fountain of love. Because there is a time where low vibration now, it's not going to be able to be here anymore as Gaia is rising up, right? So we are rising with her, and every living being that is not of vibration gets to stay in one earth. Doesn't mean that you're going to perish completely, but it's going to separate, because there's the new earth that you divine feminines have been ascending for the past 6,000 years. Okay. So that is beautiful, and thank you so much for all that you do. All right. Miss Pink Skies. Okay, let's see. What was your question, my love? Okay, I see it. What does Andrew truly want in regards to our relationship? Okay. Hey, Jazz, how's it going? Thank you, divine. Thank you, universe, Father God, Mother God, for allowing me to tune into this person's energy. Whoo, whoo, whoo. All right, we got the stars coming in, the 2 of Pentacles. So this person is wow, are really trying to see for themselves with what are they going to make with the opportunity they have been given. They're coming in as very understanding, kind, giving, and almost psychic, right? So it's like they have welcomed the unknown themselves. The Lovers is coming in. It's coming in the reverse though, but it's saying like they feel unworthy of the opportunity though. They are hurting for some reason as well. We'll look into this. Knight of Ariel is also there. Give me 1 second. Oh no, no, I'm not gonna go outside, dude. I'm gonna close the door here. Lobo, what happened? What's that? Yeah. ¿Qué pasó, güey? ¿Qué me ves? ¿Quieres comprar? Pobre. Okay. Gaia is Mother Earth. Sophia is Mother Earth. But we call her Gaia because we had to put her a different name. But if you call her Sophia, even much better. I would love to do a tune healing for you, Pisces Tarot, so I can initiate you with your womb healing. I know you're there. Okay. We haven't worked in the longest time. You were supposed to come in for an activation clearing 2 freaking years ago, no? And you had that issue with that other person. So we'll be in touch. I'm gonna hit you up on the. You'll see me in your DMs. All right, so here we go. All right, energy of Andrew here with the connection. We have the Empress. Okay, we have him with Archangel Gabriel. This is about coming in and expressing love. Whenever we come across Archangel Gabriel, that's about really truly expressing truth from the divine essence, from a sacred heart. He has the Knight of Ariel. You know what's so interesting here for you is that you have the choice from receiving another soulmate, receiving the love of your highest of soulmates, or that of a twin flame. And what seems really crazy right now, I don't know if you've been having this, right? There's a high, strong feeling that this person might be your twin flame. I'm so happy to see you too, Michael. It's almost like here, there's a feeling of there could be a very happy ending with this person. Everything is coming back full circle. They're more understanding, more intuitive, more devoted, more funnier, and with being even more trustworthy. Seems that you have called in, that vibration back in here, right? And you get to basically, I'm not gonna say label, but give in divine authority to yourself to call in. And that's what it's all about. Like truly owning your divinity and whom you do share and who is worthy of being in love and in tune here with you. Regardless if right now we have the Six of Michael, which is, yes, it is going into calmer waters, but with the energy that I'm receiving here from this, it's almost like it feels everything is up in the air. And there's also like a lot of striking. It almost feels like lightning bolts. But those, let me say, okay, so we have 30 white lights that we have to connect to the divine. Maybe like I see them as prayers, things that that we have. You have 6 here, okay, that come in for you. So you may already have your 6 once activated. That's very, very strong. The 6 blue rays. What that means is those are like direct Wi-Fi, that manifestation, things that you want. There's so much peace here within you. It's just that you don't yet see it manifesting here for you, right? So this person, yes, they're very much in tune. They also want to give this. But the thing here is they are so afraid to go through the current challenges of going almost like being free, being alone. And what if at the end of the day this does not work out? So there's a lot of negative thoughts that are happening and going forth from this person. And at the same time, know that it's not even giving reassurance to this person. Allow for the truth to roll in, that even when we have these negative thoughts play out in our head and we allow them to, it's just like maybe and sometimes that you don't want to, it just happens, but it's like you have the power to release. And the thing here that comes in with that magic and essence of whatever he's trying to think about, you can cancel it out. It's not going to happen. You have this power. I mean, pink skies really get into it, baby, because you have this power of voicing things to come into manifestation. Once you reach here, the 12 blue lights, which is you will get, once you reach the 6th, you're right there on the 7th. Once you receive this, you're able to heal your body and heal other people, right? When we step into your Christ consciousness. This is so beautiful because you know how the Christ came to do miracles and open up and teach his disciples how to do so. You're halfway there. Choose love. Hello, hello. You will catch me back in maybe 3 hours. Okay, that's when I'm coming back. Because I have a personal session soon, and they're an hour and a half or so. But here with this, it's call in whatever is that you want, make a wish, dreams become reality. A joyful time of life is here. Okay, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and this is longevity that comes in here. So I'm going to really say this. What do you want for you and about? Because here with the Empress, this is not him. This is the power that you bestow upon this person for them to do so. But here we have the Hangman, right? And this is about enlightenment, yes, but you're going through that death process where now with having this Hangman, it turns out like this. And instead, you rise up to your divine masculine, to receiving, to you not really going through that body death, but the death within, feeling that, letting go of the fear of dying, right? So when you tune into your true Christ consciousness, it's you tuning into your Christos, which is basically the magic, the essence fully of your pineal gland, which is your Christos, with how you become enlightened. Because yes, you have been anointed. You have the womb, right? And the male also have a womb, but they don't have a physical womb like we do. But they have it, like I've explained on the womb healing ceremonies that we've had. They have it in another part of their bodies, and that's when they resume the attunement, the clearing, the walkthrough to the hero's journey, and then obviously the clearing that I do, other people do, but I teach it without doing blood sacrifices, which is basically menstrual period. For some of you that are like, what the hell? Yeah, this is your menstrual period. I don't embrace that at all. Find that kind of disgusting. Not that your blood is disgusting, because I am a female. I also have, right? But you don't have to. That's why there's fruits, there's flowers that also have this color for you to also do whatever you need to do and give back to Mother Earth. It's not necessarily giving blood into Mother Earth, because that again is something pagan. Not that is not okay. Everybody has their own beliefs, but that's something that you don't need to do anymore. We're not in that era where you need to sacrifice actual blood, especially not of human blood. And especially because that one that comes from menstrual cycles, it is dirty. Just in case any one of you decide to do the womb healing with someone else, just keep that in mind. Okay? Because I know some of you that have TikTok and have seen how you can manifest a guy into your life and write his name in your underwear or the pad and use blood. Know that blood is dirty. It is coming out of your body for a reason, right? It's not clean blood. We're gonna say it like that. So that's why shit don't last long, or other things don't happen. So don't use that. No one's blood. You can use flowers, pomegranates, and other fruits and stuff, but you need to also give them love and thank them and do whatever you got to do. But here for you is you being here. Allow it for you to receive it in a different way of whatever you have been doing, working with, for your spiritual growth and insight. See things as a happy ending, because there is a rewarding relationship that's coming through. Thank you, Spirit, here for you. But this is about allowing union, because here you're even afraid of going for it and maybe causing another separation of divorce or whatever. Not getting married is not bad, right? But there is a way to do so where there's not a blockage, and it's basically created sacred union. But the sacred union has to happen for you first, and then you bring in, and not call it marriage, but more so a union. because this person is really afraid of where things can go. This energy, please. Here's the 5 of Wands, and that is clarifying the 5 of Ariel. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, I just heard he is definitely looking into getting married. But most important here with his energy comes in the Fool in reverse. He does feel stupid. And this is like seeing right through what it is, letting go of the rose-colored sunglasses that he maybe had at a point, because this is not about, oh, I've fallen in love back with her or things are here and again, right? This is about what if she at the end of the day knows or thinks that she is in love or something is happening here and it's not really what it is for us. Let me see, what door is he afraid to open? Why does he have the Fool? He came out in reverse too. The Freedom. Where he's holding himself back from worldly freedom. Worldly freedom. It's the judgment of the world. He does feel stupid wink. Dreams grant things from divine sacred reason. He wants to, wow, this is what I love about this is what I love about the hero's journey. Kind of call it like that, not the fool's journey. Well, he's on the fool's journey, right? But trying to see it as a hero's journey now. Because it allows you to see things from a different perspective. He wants what you have. And not necessarily in a way where you are where he overthinks it, like, or is he jealous of what you have, but it's that peace, that tranquility, that happiness, even that wisdom that flows through you, or it's just you being you. And this happens, of course, when we go through this moment of depriving the self of whatever is that we're holding back because we're afraid. It happens to all of us in our journey. Woo! 3 of Cups, a toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. 3 cups in happiness. Cheers, cheers, cheers. 3 cheers are done. Celebration is near. He's so worried about doing it right. There's no doing it right. There's no doing it right. The only one who did it right was Christ. The Christ. Well, there's many ones that were the Christ, but there is the main one who is Joshua Christ. Yes, kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and fly. So he is freaking going for it. I saw Anthony's St. Anthony's door here. Bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Oh my gosh. You need to get if you don't work with sage, I don't really work with sage. I only work with it when I cook and put it in my meals, basically. But like right now I have a lot because I was blessed with it from the shamans and stuff. That's why I'm using it. Otherwise, you really don't see me using it. But here with Palo Santo, you can work Palo Santo if you feel some sort of way about sage, but as well, right? We know that sage is for calling in spirits and yes, clearing the energy, but some low vibey energy, just like sage. That's why I don't like to work with it, not because low vibey energy would be here, but because there's other people who sometimes follow what you do. You know, just be, where you stand. So, and with this person wants to get married with you. It's almost like they're letting go of the fear of what, and this is not about what other people will say, but it is about breaking someone's heart. And it's not even about a family's member. It's other people around. It's also friends who may frown upon what his decision is. But at the end of the day, true friends are not going to judge his journey. They're going to accept whatever he wants for himself. and what he believes is the best here for him. Because if we see here his energy, the Fool coming in with the Five of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, it's like he's having this battle within his own self when it comes to that fire, that drive of what gives him passion, what makes him feel alive. It's like the challenge is just within himself, and he's able at this point kind of balance what he is going through, being able to tune in to what he wants. We don't grow. We don't grow from well times. Do we? No, we are just well. We grow from hurt. We grow from hardships, right? We grow through difficulties. And even ourselves, that we go through a lot of trauma and hurt. How are you called to help others? Because of that hurt, those mistakes that we make, or even you becoming victim, but then finding a way to feel that peace, that serenity, you feel called to help others because you don't want them to go through that pain. And that is all about it. And compassion, that kindness that brings in this energy. And yes, frankincense is a better tool to use if you're not so sure, because other people saying, and sometimes that kind of still stays in people's mind, you're appropriating sage or yada yada yada. If you're not native, everybody's native. Okay, if you're called to do so and use it, we're all native. Sometimes we just lose that part and path. In essence, that you're also native. Damn it, what did this person say? What did the Tarot Destroyer say? My sister's being super loud. I don't know what that person said, and I hope that you're still here. Tarot Destroyer, for you shall look into Matthew 5:5. No, Matthew 5:3. I'm going to start there for you. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Okay? And you are poor in spirit, so you need to go look into that. And blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God, which I am, God's favorite child. Not for y'all to get jealous or whatever. And that is Matthew 5:9, if you shall. Matthew 5:10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And blessed are you, which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven here. When men, women, or the Tarot Destroyer comes through, that shall revile you and persecute you and shall say all manners of evil against you falsely for my sake in my name. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted the prophets which were before you. You're claiming the false Jesus. I will not rebuke you, but may you find truth. Yet the tarot destroyer, if you had any magic or any power or essence, I mean, my tarot would have just vanished, right? See? No magic within you. But anyways, we have the Eight of... Ooh, look at this. We have the Eight of Pentacles coming in here for you with the 10 of Wands. And with that energy here, with that Seven of Pentacles being worked, and we already have one here, right? So this alone is telling us that this person wants more with this connection here with you. Under the veil, regardless of whatever is going through, he's going to be able to pull through because this person is completely in love. Okay, they're just having a hard time accepting more of their truth. They're going to be moving into greener pastures, being able to allow other things to step in here for them, allowing a new convergence, right, within them where things can step in. Yes, they want to get married once again. They do believe that you are and have been the woman of their dreams. They just, fell asleep for whatever. But they're afraid that at the end of the day, you're not going to be maybe there for them. And just in case, something would happen. And so I'm not saying like that. Oh my gosh. Spirit says say it. Okay, because it's like that person whom he was with or whom he's fully trying to let go of, it's almost like a safe sock. To say it just like that. Okay. Get me in here. 10 of Wands. Yeah, Knight of Swords comes in here. The movement will come in fast within the next weeks, months, time moving forward. It is just telling you, try to see things from a different perspective of how things are going to play out. This person's just afraid of what can turn out in events at the end of the day here with this connection. Six of Cups. This person has never stopped loving. It's like I'm going to tell you something that I heard. Even with this right now, show me here the energy of what was just said comes through. When the separation was happening between the two of you in the beginning, this person realized that they were making a mistake. But by then, it was too late for them to retract or go back. There was too much pride before they could go within that way. One more. Six of Pentacles here. The Star comes in here, Nine of Swords. So see how it's like, all right, we already went through whatever we went through, but now I'm getting the shorter end of the stick. That's him. That is your energy. Nine of Swords. Own demons. Demons are not per se entities. Yes, there's lower vibration, right? But the demons is our own energy. It's what we personify with. It's negative or evil, and that evil is just things that we cannot see right through, veiled energy. And we see it as bad. Because when we don't know something or we are not conscious of it or have knowledge of it, we always, even as a collective, have demonized the energy. Just look into what internet, right? Back in Y2K, in the beginning of Y2K, in the 2000s, the 90s, the computer was coming out, internet was coming out, and it was so demonized. So demonized. And now it's telling us, no, it's not that. It's about stepping into new. So let's see what your person's bringing in. And then I have to go. Oh, he told you this. All right, so this is confirmation for you. Here, he before. Oh my gosh. This month, and I've gotten it. That's why, I'm trying to set up a schedule, which I want to do every Thursday because those are days that I am always more free. to do healing sessions. I'm bringing other divine feminines, masculines as well, who want to share their gift and whatever not. But you have Mother Sophia coming in. Okay? This is telling you here, Mother Sophia steps in. This is divine wisdom. This is what it's called as what other things are trying to call in Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit is not sacred. Okay? Holy Ghost, yes. I mean, in English. In Spanish, el Espíritu Santo sí es bueno, pero ya it's just it's because in English, everything is a fucking spell. Everything. But you have heart and soul and Mother Mary coming in. So basically, you being the third vessel, and your divine wisdom, your feminine divine, divine feminine, divine masculine self, which create the three, right? With their three, and of course, divine father and your Christ consciousness come in here, releasing that with the saint and sinner. It's like your healing has been activated with everything is here for you to prophesize your serendipity, and then you have lovers, which is union and truly entering the new matrix, right? But that is your essence, and that's yes, getting out of the matrix, because there's two matrices, and this like entering the right one that you need to enter to, which is the new earth. And with this, it's like Mother Mary, she is guiding right now since the 4th, has stepped in to assist us on this side of the world. That's why, I mean, within the United States, celebrate your independence. I know there's a lot of people who did not, especially women who did not celebrate Independence Day because they were talking shit about women's rights taken. No, because we were not oppressed. They're trying to silence and oppress us, as well as they've been freaking doing to men for many on generations, even though it looks like men have the upper side. No, they have been superly duper repressed as well. And we need to stand up for ourselves, because when we stand up for ourselves, we stand up for the men as well. And that is for the masculine divine. Right? So here with heart and soul, this is telling you it's now for you to allow your soul to sit right in the heart. And this is about receiving the sacred heart. And it's so beautiful because like here with this, if you see here, we have Saint Mary's heart with Jesus, with you, right? Sacred heart coming in, and see how his hand is out, right? So it's like the thing that I was teaching. Well, you weren't in the class. So it's like once you receive the sacred healing and womb, but even when you're meditating or doing whatever, not when it says bring one heart to the heart, you can create this, bring it close because the direction is pointing here. And then again, can touch with your masculine hand to the heart and just open up and send it out to the universe, to whomever, but you're also receiving it from spirit. And that's receiving your crown of roses, where you let go of hurts and feeling as, yes, you are a sinner, because we are all born with sin, right? Because of the original sin that was coming in. And later on, we'll learn about how Sophia, Mother Earth, had gone into lower vibration, how her frequency was fucked with, right? So in with the tree of knowledge, which you carry with your womb, as you being a woman when she got, we're going to say raped. She went into, fuck it if I get, whatever. She went into the tree of wisdom, which basically when Eve and Adam bit into the forbidden fruit, and that's not having sex. That's, yes, part of it was sex later on, but there's a forbidden fruit, which they were banned out of the Garden of Eden, and the Garden of Eden is still here, around close to us, by the way, but it's because the sacred knowledge came into them, They knew the truth of what was the reason. What was the reason of why they were there in the first place? So there's a lot of more information, truth that's coming in here for you. Look and ask to receive your healing as well when it comes to your own personal womb healing. I mean, there's a space here. If you don't have children, there is less. I don't want to say like there's less healing that you have to do, because it whomever does not have children and they get the womb healing, you don't have to go through so much, because women who went through this, they all went through a lot of pain. So they, birthing their children. So they created a lot more for themselves. So that's why their heart is heavier sometimes. Not that your heart not heavy, but I don't have children either. But, you need to give more for the collective, as you are here to basically love and heal the collective, as the collective is and are your children. But you're holding on. Karma, I mean, there's still a balance that comes in here, but there is more in your favor to heal faster, to be able to assist others. Since I don't know if you have children or not. I don't think you birthed your cats. So that's that for you. I'll be back within 2 or so hours, y'all. I need to go to do a personal session. That's 1 point something hours booked. Okay. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for showing up. Michael, I'll send you a message within this time and month to see if you want to connect and do our thing. Okay. Sending everybody so much love. I'll see you guys soon. Love you, love you, love you. Bye.